Man,
Let him see it, man.
there it is, baby.
All right, now what happened?
Well, basically, after a long night at the coffee shop, chilling,
Mm-hmm.
having some drinks, bottle after bottle of champagne, because the coffee shop we was at had won the cannabis cup.
Right.
So we was partying. They was open until 6 in the morning. We knew we had an 8 o'clock lobby call. So me and Reek decided we was gonna go head out. After on the way back to the hotel, we gonna stop and get something to eat real quick. So we in a cab driving, and we fall asleep. We wake up, and the cab driver got us in some like crazy ass place that we ain't never seen before. So we wake up, we were like, well, where the fuck we at? The cab driver was like, you said you wanted to go get some food. So we like, oh, all right. But it was still like a crazy foreign place, and we know Amsterdam well, so it's like, to be in this place was like some other shit. So we go in, we stand in line ordering some food, and some crazy Arab boys come in there, and I don't know what happened, but the two Arab dudes behind us started fighting each other. So one shoved the other.
Were they like playing? Were they drunk?
No, they weren't playing.
They was really fighting.
There was one dude was bullying another dude.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He came in trying to brody his spot in line, and he took him and he shoved him, but when he pushed him...
So it was like a long line in the big one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, he pushed the guy right into the back of me and Tariq. So, right. I mean, this dude's like all on our back, so we turn around. Me and Tariq pushed the guy that got pushed, but then I thought about it, and I was like, yo, Reek, it ain't his fault. It's this nigga right here who did the shit. Like, this
right.
nigga right here is the one that pushed him. So... Reek like, yo, what the fuck, blah, 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 what's good, Dude was like, what you want to do? Straight off the bat. Like, that's how he came in this.
Instantly.
Arab dude, that's how he came. Like, So, Reek was like, look, I ain't fucking Dutch, blah, 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 blah. We, arguing back and forth.
Right.
So dude is like, I ain't Dutch neither, I'm African. So we like, okay, well, whatever. So dude, in the meanwhile, it's a bunch of pushing and shoving. The owner of the store comes and gets him in between us, and it's like shoving them dudes outside and holding me and Reek back in. So somehow, like, the dude was like, come outside then, just come meet me outside. So I snuck away from the dude that was holding Tariq back.
Mm-hmm.
I got outside first. So as soon as I walked outside, not the dude that I was arguing with, but another dude snuffed me from the side.
Instantly?
Yeah, as soon as I walked out, yeah.
Damn.
All right, so basically I had to turn around, I'm rumbling this dude, That was the only good hit he got off of that situation. Then the original dude, like by that time Reek was out there pushing, wilding out. Reek ended up fighting the dude that snuffed me.
Right.
And then the original dude came up and put his hands up. Now, I mean, of course, I gotta let it be known that, it looks bad right now. But I got my shit off one good time, you know what I'm saying? The nigga, I laid him down. Deuce piece, you know what I'm saying? Flat out. But the alcohol was talking. See, what happened was my coherence was all crazy. So I didn't think how I would normally think in a situation like that.
You weren't crisp.
Exactly. I wasn't swift or none of that. So, after I punched a dude and knocked him down, the first thing I thought was jump on top of this nigga and just wail on him until he just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking kill him. So, that wasn't the smart thing to do. Okay? If you knock somebody down and it's like 7 motherfuckers coming at you, just knock that nigga down and go to the next one. But I didn't do that. So as I'm on top of this dude, like pounding on him and Reek stomping him, I just got a foot right in the side of my face, man. And that was it after that. I spent the rest of my time trying to get my
knocked
bearings.
out? Was you?
Nah, I wasn't knocked out, but my equilibrium was all off because I was already drunk, you know what I mean, and dizzy anyway. So when he kicked the shit out of me, that just fucked shit up completely. I was just trying to get my balance back, you know what I mean, get back on my feet. Yeah, so, during that time, Tariq saw a cab that he thought was our cab, and he saw a dude who's apparently from the back. The dude looked like me. So Reek thought I was already in the cab. Reek goes to hop in this cab, thinking that I'm in the cab.
That you was with him?
Yeah. When Reek gets in the cab, he looks over, and the driver's like, I'm going to kill you.
Word?
Word. And Reek looks in the back and realizes that those two of the dudes we were just rumbling.
You got in the cab.
He got in the cab with the dudes we were just rumbling. So, you know, dude goes to pull off. Reek had the stunt man it up out the car, you know.
While the car was moving.
Car was moving. Reek bags and all rolls out the car. You know what I mean? This girl thought that I needed to go to the hospital, and I'm sitting here saying to myself, like,
did you know
I'm
you
good.
was bleeding and shit?
Nah, I couldn't tell. I did not know I was bleeding. She's like, no, come sit in the back seat of my car. You know, I take care of you. So I'm in the back seat, and then all of a sudden, I just started feeling the trickles drip down my face, and she's sitting in the back seat with a little towel, and she's wiping all my blood off my face. She's just wiping over and over again, and the towel is just soaked and drenched in blood. I'm just looking at this shit like, damn. She's like, we call an ambulance for you. You know, an ambulance comes. So Reek was like, look, I don't want to go in the ambulance. I'm good. I don't want to go to the hospital.
Right.
So, you know, he's like, the only way I'm going to go is if y'all follow us. And that was the people that, you know, let us in the car.
Right.
So we go to the hospital. We get in the ambulance. Once we get to the hospital, the lady is like, yo, it's going to cost you 300 euros just for me to look at you. I'm like, but I got insurance. Yeah, 300 euros plus insurance. I'm like, 300 euros? That's like $400, man, just to go sit and go into the doctor's.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, well, whatever. Rico's like, yo, you got to do it because you need stitches. I'm like, all right, so I paid the 300. Then they turn to Rick. They like, excuse me, sir. So, you know, you want to be seen? He's like, nope, I'm good. I'm good. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at, after I finish getting stitched up, I come out and I'm looking at Reek and I'm like, they're like, you sure? I'm like, Reek, you need to go get seen too, dog, because your eye, his whole eyeball was blood. It was nothing but blood in his eyeball. You know what I mean? He was like, no, I feel cool. I just feel like a little couple lumps. But this nigga had a blood shot. His whole eye was just blood, like a dark-ass red eyeball. So, you know, he was like, I don't want to pay 300 euros. I'm cool. I don't want to pay no 300 euros. Like, he's like, I don't need this. I'm cool. I'm cool. So he was like, fuck it. He's like, can I get some ice? It was like 300 euros, nigga. Want some ice? Gonna be 300 euros. So Howard, he finagled his way out of that shit. But yeah, I mean, that was the story of the night, man. We sat in a little room, we looked at each other, we just bust out laughing. I mean, you know, it was what it was, but this is what I have to prove. I got war scars, baby.
Yeah, you on your Houston joint.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
All right, so there it is. Beef.